Hey, so recently I put together my very first AR build. I do own an AR pistol, 300 blackouts, some pistols, and I've owned ARs in the past, but it's the first time I've actually built my own and not just built a complete. Um, Basically, I'm just going to go over all the parts put together, my thoughts on some of them. I'll give you some prices here and there. During these crazy times with the pandemic and all the rioting and all that nonsense going on, I definitely felt it was necessary to build a 223 or 5.56 rifle instead of having 300 blackouts. 300 blackout is like gold right now. I found a box of 300 subs, old box that was marked at $16.99, which is still pretty expensive for a box of 20. Recently saw that, I think last week, it was for $32.99, so basically doubled. So yeah, I wanted to find something or build something that had a ammo type that was a little bit more readily available and a little bit cheaper. So sourcing these parts was a little difficult during all this because everything is basically out of stock or very hard to find. So this was a very, very difficult build to source everything, but I got lucky with a bunch of these parts. So let's start from the tip. This is a Surefire can. This is from my 300, so it's not new. Great suppressor, but don't need to go over that. First, I'll show you that it is not loaded. Okay. So the flash hider is a Surefire War Comp. I have it on my 300. Love it. I needed it for if I wanted to use my can, which is great because I can use this can on this gun or 300 or all the way up to 300 Windbag. So it's kind of why I bought the suppressor, because I knew it would be interchangeable. So, but flash hider is great. Love it. Don't have anything else to say about it. It was like 130. It's pretty hard to find right now. That is. Barrel is a Faxon Firearms Flame Fluted. It's a lot of F's. Barrel. I think it's a great barrel. Looks really cool. So far, it performs up to my standards. I need to put a few more rounds through it to give a good good review on it. But so far, I like it. Handguard is a Geisley Mark 8. Originally, I purchased a Geisley Mark 18. It was 16 inches, but it stuck out a little too far. Stuck out about like ½ inch, and so I couldn't put my suppressor on there. So I had to order a new one. This is the Mark 8, like I said, and I really like it. It's a great handguard. Little on the heavy side, but it's quality. So I'm okay with a little extra weight. We got the rail scales carve here. Finger stop. I have this for my 300. I really like it, so I bought another one. This one's, I think, plastic. The one I have on my 300 is the metal version, but essentially they're the same thing. So I went for the cheaper option on this, and then I got just the rail scales that go around the handguard here. The gas block. So that is where I ran into a few issues. It was very frustrating. I went to the range to adjust the gas block and zero my optic here, and so I had to take off the handguard because I could not adjust the gas block with the handguard on. So I took it off, was shooting, adjusted the gas block perfectly to where I needed it, and went to go put my Mark 18 handguard on there, and it would not fit. It actually got stuck, and I had to take it to a local shop to help me get it off. That really sucked. I was pretty disappointed in the gas block. I'll show you the issue I ran into. This is a JP Enterprise adjustable gas block. It was like $75. I thought it'd be a nice quality adjustable gas block. I thought I needed it because I was going to be shooting suppress. I didn't want it to be over gassed, but Anyways, so the issue I ran into, if you see the adjustment screw here, once you start adjusting it, you're going to be backing it out. Now I got to the point where I said it was perfect, and I had it, right where I wanted it, and it stuck out way too far. I don't know if you'll be able to see the scoring on there, but that is, yeah, you can see it there. That is from the handguard that I put on there. So that really sucks. I was very disappointed in this. Maybe I'll use this for another build at some point, but that sucked. So I had to put on the Geisley gas block that came with the Mark 18. This one did not come with a gas block, but that one was like a little bit more expensive. The Mark 18 was a little more expensive, and it came with the gas block, so I figured why not use it. So I threw that on there. Have not gotten to shoot it with this current gas block on here. Let's see, let's go to the upper and lower. Now this lower and upper is the M4E1 Aero Precision. Relatively inexpensive, and they're really nice. I really like them. They fit well together. Since the same company, same model. Yeah, I think this one was 100 and this was like 120 or something like that. I can't really remember, but they were in the $100 range. Really great. I'd recommend them. Pretty hard to find right now though. I got very lucky. I bought it from Limitless America, which is in Washington, Southern Washington. So yeah, that's where I got that. The upper came with the dust cover and forward assist, but the lower was completely stripped. So let's go over some of the features, the additional stuff that I added that wasn't a part of the lower parts kit. I have the Geisley Maritime bolt catch here. I think it's great. It provides a little bit more surface area for you to, throw the bolt forward or lock it back. So I would recommend this. Great bolt catch. The mag release button here is an Odin extended mag release. Looks cool. It works. Has a better feel to it. So I just went with that over the standard, just regular button that comes with the lower parts kit. I bought the Rise Armaments lower parts kits. They had pretty reputable company. That's what the trigger is. Had an issue with the trigger. The trigger was missing 2 screws to lock it in place here. I think it might have been a shipping error where it kind of fell out of the packaging or something happened where they were missing. I called them up, told them my problem, and they straight hooked me up with 4 new screws, 2 of the pins, some Allen keys, and a sticker. So they sent that to me, that day that I called them, and I got it like 2 days later. So great customer service. We'll buy from them again. Plus, it's a great trigger. Very crisp pull. Pretty light amount of pressure needed to pull it. Not too light to where you might accidentally set it off, but in my opinion, it's a great trigger. Would recommend them. It says Rise Armaments. It's the Rave 140. I think it cost me $120, $130, something like that from Midway. The BCG here is AIM Surplus Titanium Bulk Carrier Group. Friend recommended it to me. So far I really like it. Seems like a quality bulk carrier group. That's all I can really say about that. Haven't gotten enough use out of it yet to really give a good review on it. The selector switch here is Radian. It's the AMB selector switch. I really like it. The only, issue I might have with it is it kind of rattles a little bit here. But other than that, I think it's great. Provides a little extra, grip on it. And it's the 45, so it's a very short pull or switch or whatever you want to call it. So I think it's great. Let's see, what else? The Radian Talon AMB charging handle. Originally I ordered the Geisley airborne charging handle. I was told it was great for suppressed use, so it doesn't get as much gas blowback in your face. This, I guess, serves the same purpose. It's got the vent holes. Who knows if it makes a difference or not. I haven't shot this suppressed yet, so I don't know. But overall, it's great. It's got enough grip to it, and like I said, it's ambi, so you can hit it from both sides. Um, let's go to the buffer tube. Buffer tube is the Strike Industries enhanced buffer tube. I really like it. It's it's a fucking buffer tube, but looks good. Seems pretty quality. The end plate is a primary weapon systems ratcheting. Let's see here. We get it. Castle end plate here. Pretty easy to install. I have it on my 300 blackouts, and so I really liked it because it's got the QD spot here. So I figured I'd just buy another one. I have an H2 primary weapon systems weighted buffer. I like primary weapon systems. My 300 blackout's great. It's piston AR. It's super reliable. So I'd recommend them if you just want to buy a complete. A little on the expensive side, but you're definitely getting a quality firearm. And the stock is a Magpul CTR. It's got the you can adjust it and then click and lock it in place. It's kind of nice. It's just your standard Magpul. Same with the pistol grip. I had a grip, like a rubberized, like form-fitted grip. I don't really like the look of it, so I just put this guy in here because it's pretty clean and standard. So I like it. It's for me, personally, I like it. Other than that, Trigicon MRO. I really like this red dot. On my 300, I have a EOTech. It's what I used when I was in the Army. So I was used to the EOTechs. I figured I'd try something different. Went with Trigicon. I heard mixed reviews on it. And I wasn't sure if I should get it or not. But I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got it. I like the look of it a lot. I know some people say it's ugly, but I actually think it looks kind of good. And the dot is pretty crisp. I had eye surgery, and I think I have astigmatism or whatever. My eye's flat, basically. Is I don't know the medical term for that, but so when I look through it, it has a slight little flare, I guess you could say, to it. Everybody's a little bit different, but that's what I see. It's pretty crisp though on the lowest settings, and generally what I was taught is you want to be on the lowest setting when shooting. You want to be able to see it just enough. So when it's on the lowest setting, it's pretty easy to see. And it's not blurry or mashed up or whatever you want to call it. So that, and then I got the Inforce light on here. It's got IR and your normal flashlight. Pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it here. It's nice because with the grip you can push it just fine, but I might want to switch it to like an offset. We'll see. But it's Picatinny, so I'd have to get an adapter or like an offset for that. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this build. 16-inch barrel, by the way, forgot to mention that. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's got some nice parts on it, and hopefully I'll be able to get to shoot it soon. But ammo's crazy right now, so I might not shoot too much next time unless I can source a decent amount of ammo. Yeah, any questions, just leave them down below. Alright, thanks for watching.